It's been going on for over 70 years, has featured some of the biggest names in entertainment, and generates an estimated $8 million into local revenue. But how did a town with a population of less than 20,000 accomplish this? The Sikeston Jaycee Bootheel Rodeo attracts tens of thousands of attendees every year from all over the region. Some come to watch the professional riders compete, many come just to watch the entertainment, and there are those who come to just drink beer and socialize. But for now, let's take a look at its history. This is before and after the Sikeston Jaycee Bootheel Rodeo. The Sikeston Junior Chamber of Commerce, better known as the Sikeston Jaycees, was founded in 1934. Members of the organization share a common goal of making the area a better and more exciting place. The group works to put on projects throughout the year in an effort to raise money that is donated to charities and nonprofits throughout the community. The most well-known event being the Sikeston Jaycee Bootheel Rodeo. It's the largest rodeo event in the area and top 25 in the country. The event features the top-ranked riders in the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. But not just that, the show also hosts top musicians in the industry. A few to name are George Strait in 1984, Willie Nelson in 89 and 90, and Leonard Skinner in 2010. During Rodeo Week, the town of Sikeston sees a massive spike in revenue with an estimated $8 million into the community and local business. So you may be wondering, how did this all start? In 1952, the Jaycees had 35 members. One member, Lewis Jones, had an uncle named Art Saunders who was a traveling salesman for the Kansas City Milling Company. During that time, Saunders attended a rodeo, then another rodeo, and another, and he eventually became a huge fan of the sport. He would then pitch the idea of a rodeo to his nephew in the Jaycees. Most members were not enthusiastic at first. It was unfamiliar to locals, and many didn't believe Sikeston had the market size to support a rodeo. Fast forward to spring of the next year, on May 19, 1953, 31 Jaycee members gathered for a weekly club meeting to vote on whether or not they should host the rodeo in the fall. The vote was close as it could get, with 16 yeses and 15 noes, and that is what birthed the show we know today. For the first 6 years, the rodeo would take place at the old VFW baseball park. In 1959, the Jaycees leased 40 acres from the airport and has been its home ever since. The stadium itself has an 11,000 seat capacity. Location is not the only thing to have changed in its early years, but also the month of the rodeo. Originally, it took place in September. That changed when weather became more of a centering issue. Chilly evenings made it difficult for spectators to sit through a full rodeo performance. Rain also became more of a common issue, with organizers who would be forced to postpone and reschedule multiple times. In 1965, the Jaycees decided that the rodeo needed to take place during a warmer and drier time of the year. So it was decided that the Sikeston Jaycee Bootheel Rodeo would officially take place in August from there on out. So in conclusion, in 1934, the Sikeston Jaycees were founded. 18 years later, Art Saunders pitches the idea of a rodeo to his nephew, who is a member of the Jaycees. The following spring, a vote of 16 to 15 takes place in favor of the rodeo. After realizing the need for a bigger venue, the airport leases 40 acres to the Jaycees in 1959. In 1965, the rodeo is then moved from September to August. Over the years, numerous musicians perform, from country music legends to rock stars and big-name rappers in the music industry. And finally, this year, the Sikeston Jaycee Bootheel Rodeo celebrated its 72nd year in business. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick history video tour. I'd like you to tell me about your favorite time at the rodeo. Mine was this year, I'd say, is because I got to hang out with the production crew, see a little bit of the behind the scenes, and of course, Big X was performing in Texas. It was one of the songs he played, and I love anything Texas. And anyways, I would like to hear what your favorite performance or event was you saw at the rodeo over the years. So Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.